Store A sells raspberries for $5.50 per pint and blackberries for $3 per pint. So we have store A, and then we'll have a store B. Store B sells raspberries for $6.50 per pint and blackberries for $8 per pint. So for raspberries, I will use a red color, and for a blackberry, let's use a black color. Okay, and pay attention to the given unit, dollar per pint. That's the unit rate. A certain purchase of raspberries and blackberries would cost $37 at store A. So I'm just gonna stop there. Okay, I'm just gonna stop there and write the store A version. So if you buy raspberries, it costs $5.50 per pint. So for the pints of raspberry, we'll just say X pint. Okay, so X. Okay, on SAT exam, don't declare. Don't waste your time. But I'm just doing it for people who are not used to this kind of word problem. But yeah, you should mentally know this is the pint, the amount of or volume of the raspberries, but or let's just say amount of raspberries. Okay, so we got X pint, and then we got the blackberries, $3 per pint, and we're gonna call it Y pint. So this way you guys can see how pints can cancel, and it allows you to add the dollars amount, and this sums $37. Okay, $37. Okay, so that's for store A. And for store B, it said raspberry costs $6.50 per pint, and again same variable X. Oh, and I forgot to declare Y as the amount of blackberries. Alright, so amount of blackberries for Y. So let's write the unit rate, $8 per pint. And yes, the pints cancel. Dollar plus dollar will give you $1. And this is $66. Okay, it's kind of messy, but I'm just gonna pull out the necessary information, and we want to know why here. Okay, this is our goal, because how many pints of blackberries are in this purchase? Starting with the store A, I have 5.5x plus 3y is equal to 37. Let's simplify as much as we can. Don't write like 0.00. Okay, and then for the second one, we have 6.5x plus 8y is equal to 66. Yes, you can use decimals. Save your time if you are savvy with the graphing. But I also want to help students who are learning this elimination or substitution method, and over here I'm gonna use elimination method. So why? Because everything is aligned, x, y, and numbers, and all I have to do is just multiply the top equation by 8 and the bottom by -3. And I don't recommend you have +3 here and then everything same sign. Just be consistent. Okay, I like to add all the time instead of adding, subtracting, and then confuse myself. To avoid such mistakes, just multiply the bottom equation by -3 so that you get -24y versus +24y, and that allows you to simply add them up and that way you avoid computing yourself. Okay, so let's go. On my calculator, 5.5 times 8 gives me 44x plus 24y, and 37 times 8 is 296. 6.5 times negative 3, negative 9.5 minus 24y, and negative 3 times 66 is minus 198. Okay, I'm adding this. Okay, so all I have to do is just look at the columns and combine the like term, and I forgot x here. Okay, so 44 minus 19.5 is giving me 24.5 x, and the y's are gone, and 296 minus 198 is giving me 98. So the last step is to divide 98 by 24.5, and we get x equals 4. But remember, I highlighted y. We want to know the number of pints, the amount of blackberries. So 4 is not the answer, and I knew it. College Board likes to set a trap on you guys. Okay, don't be the victims. Make sure you see this through, and we need to find the variable y here. Okay, so to find variable y, all we need to do is just go back to one of the equation and plug it in and find the value of y. So I'm gonna just choose the top one because it has smaller numbers. So 5.5 times 4 plus, okay, basically we're plugging it back, plus 3y is equal to 37, and 5.5 times 4 is giving me 22, plus 3y is equal to 37. Let's subtract 22 on both sides and you get 15. So y has to be 5. So how many pints of blackberries? 5 pints. The correct answer should be B.